Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Last time we attended a funeral of a pirate lord, or I guess a retired pirate lord, and there was a dispute with his inheritance, and we ended up killing all of the possible heirs except for Fidelio, who was a servitor. It was really kind of cruel and sick what had happened, but yeah. And now Fidelio is with the chaplain of I don't know, is he the chaplain of a church or monastery? I don't really know. But we sent them with that, and we got all the inheritance, I believe. We've also leveled up, so let's go ahead and do that now. This is our first level in our new archetype, Bounty Hunter. We get an ability. Alright, so we get Cole the Bold. The Bounty Hunter's next attack this turn will have additional effects. Deal an additional ballistic skill bonus damage. Okay, so deal an additional 4 damage. That's not bad. Do we get all of these effects? Enemy's armor will be reduced by -3 times the target's difficulty tier percentage against all the Bounty Hunter's attacks until the end of combat. Okay. If the enemy's armor against this attack is below 20%, the enemy's dodge is also decreased by 3 minus target difficulty. No. There we go. Target's difficulty percentage against all the Bounty Hunter's attacks until the end of combat, and the Bounty Hunter's next attack this turn deals an additional 4 plus perception or intelligence. They're both 4. So 8 damage. Okay. Prey. If the target of the attack is marked as prey, the armor and dodge reduction granted by Cole the Bold also work for the attacks of the Bounty Hunter's allies. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Claim the bounty. The Bounty Hunter makes a free single attack with a selected weapon. That attack always hits. Does not end the Bounty Hunter's movement, but deals just 4 times 8% of usual damage. Wait. Oh, it's okay. After each third enemy killed by Claim the Bounty, the Bounty Hunter recovers 1 charge of Hunt Down the Prey. Ooh. If Claim the Bounty kills a target marked as prey, the Bounty Hunter receives plus 2 AP. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Piercing Shot. The Bounty Hunter's next attack during this turn will have 100% over penetration and 2 times 4 percent armor penetration. The next attack that hits a target marked as prey is always a critical hit. Wow, all these seem pretty good. Raid. Until the Bounty Hunter's next turn, whenever an ally attacks a target marked as prey, this attack deals Bounty Hunter's perception bonus percent additional damage and gains half of the Bounty Hunter's current bonuses to critical hit chance and critical damage granted by Hunt Down the Prey. Hot on the trail. The Bounty Hunter designates an enemy in a 10-cell radius as trailed and finishes the turn. All allies gain 7% hit chance against a trailed enemy, 15% if the enemy's difficulty tier is more than or equal to 5. If an ally kills a trailed enemy, the Bounty Hunter gains an additional turn after the ally's turn, with all AP and MP remaining from the moment the Bounty Hunter used Hot on the Trail. Wait, what? Bounty Hunter gains an additional turn after their ally's turn, with all AP and MP remaining from the moment. So if I used Hot on the Trail at the end, of a round, I wouldn't get it. Is that what that's saying? Like, I wouldn't get any AP MP back because I've already used it all. The bounty hunter gains an additional 2 plus target difficulties tier divided by 2 movement points. The cooldown of Hot on the Trail is reset. When Hot on the Trail is used for the 3rd time during combat, the bounty hunter recovers 1 charge of Hunt Down the Prey. And finally, Ensnare the Prey. The bounty hunter sets a trap on a free cell in a 10-cell radius around them. Any enemy entering the 2-cell radius around that trap activates the trap. Each enemy in a 2-cell radius around the trap suffers 2 times 4, so 8 direct damage, and must pass an agility resistance test with a -2 times greater the bounty hunter, so 8 penalty, or become immobilized until the end of next turn. The bounty hunter gains plus agility bonus movement points at the beginning of their next turn. A target marked as prey is always immobilized until their next turn. That's kind of cool. I like that one a lot, actually. But I think Claim the Bounty sounds the coolest, so we're going to get Claim the Bounty. There we go. Pascal. You get an ability now as well. And what are you? You're a Grand Strategist. Kill Zone Stratagem. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat tactics areas. For 1 round, all enemies in that area are forced to re-roll successful dodge and parry tests against all attacks. Any enemy that suffers damage and are left with less than 2 times int plus fellowship. Yeah. What is your int and fellowship? So 8. So 16 wounds immediately die. So anybody left... Damn, that's actually really good, I feel like. Am I counting that right? Am I mathing correctly? Overwhelming Stratagem. Was that everything there was for this one? Yes, okay. Just making sure. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat tactics areas. For 1 round, all attacks by allies in that area inflict the overwhelmed effect on any enemy that fails a willpower resistance test for 1 round. Overwhelmed. The creature suffers a -5 plus 2 times 5 plus 3 ballistic skill. Okay. -25% rate of fire and minus weapon skill. I'm not gonna do the formulas anymore. Additionally, melee creatures have their MP reduced by 3, and ranged creatures try to get behind cover. A creature counts as a melee creature if it has at least 1 melee weapon, and this additional effect does not work on some stronger enemies. Okay. And then Stronghold Stratagem. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat tactics areas. For 1 round, allies in that area gain 3% or gain plus armor, cannot be overpenetrated, gain immunity to the prone effect, and gain plus deflection against area attacks. Additionally, they do not suffer injuries for receiving damage. That sounds nice too. Blitz Stratagem. The Grand Strategist chooses one area. For 1 round, all allies within the range of cells gain the ability to move to that area. That's kind of cool. This movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity and does not spend MP. I kind of like that. Combat Locus Stratagem. For 1 round, the targeted area's bonuses are doubled. All other tactical areas are discharged and cannot be used this turn, but can be designated again next round. Okay. Trench Line. For 1 round, all allies in that area gain plus cover efficiency and reroll all failed characteristics tests. Additionally, cover in the area does not suffer any damage. Okay. I think I like Kill Zone Stratagem. Alright. Abelard. The Vanguard. Ooh, you get a common talent too. Lucky you. Alright, so we've got defensive stance. The Vanguard gains plus parry until their next turn. Whenever the Vanguard parries an enemy's attack, they immediately make an attack of opportunity with a minus 20 penalty to weapon skill against that enemy. Okay. Wall of Rockcrete. The Vanguard and all their allies in a 3-cell radius around them gain temporary wounds. All affected enemy or allies gain 50% less damage from the next attack. The effect lasts until the start of the Vanguard's next turn. Bulwark. Until the start of their next turn, the Vanguard gains damage deflection against ranged attacks equal to the number of stacks of Unyielding Beacon on the Vanguard. Additionally, the Vanguard becomes immune to push and forced movement effects until their next turn. Alright, so yeah. A lot of defensive stuff here, but I guess that's kind of what a Vanguard is, huh? I've kind of forgot what this does, and they keep using it. Each attack gains the Vanguard against the Vanguard grants them a stack of Unyielding Beacon. Okay, so that's how they get it. That's all I needed to know. How do you get the stacks? Provocation. The Vanguard forces an enemy in their melee range to immediately attack the Vanguard. All of the Vanguard's allies who are wielding melee weapons and adjacent to the enemy make an attack of opportunity against that enemy. The enemy suffers fellowship bonus more damage from these attacks of opportunity and has a minus % penalty to parry and dodge. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Forced distraction. The Vanguard chooses an ally. All enemies in a 3-cell radius around this ally must make a willpower resistance test with a penalty on a failed test. The Vanguard becomes their priority target. I read that incorrectly. Regardless of the willpower resistance test results, the chosen ally does not provoke attacks of opportunity from these enemies, can shoot enemies in melee range, and moves as if not within range of attacks of opportunity. I like that. Follow my lead. Until the start of their next turn, the Vanguard gains gains damage and armor penetration against enemies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard. Additionally, when the ability is cast, all allies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard gain the following ability until the start of the Vanguard's next turn. Following. The character can move to any cell adjacent to the Vanguard without provoking attacks of opportunity. Neat. That's cool. Which one do I like the most? I kind of like this one a lot, to be honest. Although, I do like the following thing here too. But they're recommending these, so maybe I should get one of these. Like, this just makes him tankier. This one kind of makes him tankier too. But it does help all our allies too. A 3-cell radius is pretty big. Yeah, let's get Wall of Rockcrete. I do like that. Alright, now common talents again. Let's see here. All allies affected by brace for impact do not suffer the negative effects of melee superiority. I've already forgotten what most of these things are. All allies suffer only half damage from attacks of opportunity. All allies affected by brace for cover gain 30% cover to penetration. To cover penetration. Ooh. Navy officer also permanently gains 15% cover penetration. That's kind of good. This allows the Navy officer to use any ranged weapon in threatened areas, knocks enemies prone, and pushes them 1 cell away during the effect. Ooh. I like both of these. I think we're going to get perfect timing. There we go. There we go. Alright, Argenta. Master Tactician. You have Inspire. The target gains 1 damage and 1 additional damage for every 10 stacks of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has. But the Master Tactician loses half of their stacks of tactical advantage. Rounded up. This effect stacks and lasts until the end of combat. If the target uses a heroic act before the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn, they regain 25 momentum. Okay. That's pretty good. Linchpin. The target ally or the Master Tactician gains 1 resolve for every 5 stacks of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has, but the Master Tactician loses half of the stacks. Rounded up. This effect stacks and lasts until the end of combat. Until the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn, the Master Tactician gains stacks of tactical advantage equal to 20 plus 3 times fellowship bonus, so that's going to be 29% of all momentum the target gains. Is that it? Not a big... Maybe I just don't... Maybe I'm not giving Resolve enough credit for how strong it is. But that one doesn't seem like it's that great. The target gains 2 temporary wounds and 1 additional temporary wound for every 2 stacks of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has, but loses half, yeah. Until the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn, whenever the target loses temporary wounds from damage, the target gains momentum equal to the number of temporary wounds lost. I kind of like that. Assign objective. You mark an enemy. If that enemy is killed by an ally before the beginning of the next turn, that ally gains 10 plus 2 times that ally's resolve, momentum, and 5 to all characteristics until the end of combat. I kind of like that. It's like a cold shot almost. Not really, but kind of. Fervor. The tactician suffers direct damage equal to 20% of their maximum wounds, and gains tactician's resolve, stacks of tactical advantage, and resets the cooldown of linchpin, inspire, and strongpoint until the end of the Master Tactician's turn. These abilities can only target the Master Tactician themselves. And finish the job. Can only be used on enemies with the unfinished business effect. This effect is applied to enemies which were attacked by the Master Tactician's allies, but not by the Master Tactician, and have less than 50% of their maximum wounds remaining. The Master Tactician immediately attacks the target with a single shot or strike. This attack does not count toward the attacks per turn limit, dealing half the weapon's maximum damage and additional ballistic skill bonus damage. So they have to have unfinished business on them. Not really sure where we get that at. I like Inspire. Alright, Cassia, Grand Strategist. Finally one we've already read before. And for you, I do think we're going to get... Oh god, she's got more shit. I forgot. Okay. Maybe we won't worry about these too much then right now. I was told that I should try and get a little bit more offensive with her. It's pretty good, though. A 12-cell radius. Okay. Stuns and immobilizes them, or immobilizes them. Oh, I see. Oh. Where they attack their allies. Interesting. Every time an enemy becomes the target of this navigator power, again during the same combat, they gain a stackable bonus to resistance. Yeah. I do like that. And immediately move out of the zone, even if they are stunned or immobilized. Triggers attacks or opportunities. Okay. Notch of Purpose. The enemy closest to that square immediately moves up to 4 cells towards it. If multiple enemies are the same distance from that point, all of them move. The targets move even if they're stunned or mobilized. Right. Waking Nightmare. All enemies within a 4-cell radius circle suffer a penalty to their willpower and toughness until the end of combat. Held in My Gaze deals from, what's your willpower? 6? From 13 to 30 damage to an enemy. That enemy must pass a save or become immobilized until the start of the navigator's next turn. Mend Reality decreases the Veil's degradation by willpower bonus points. Ooh, that's by 6. That's really good. Oh, I can't get that yet. How do I get that? I need either Glimpse of Fate or Reveal the Light. So either one of these. The target ally gains 4 times 6, 24 to their willpower and toughness until the end of combat. That's pretty good. Glimpse of Fate. The target gains 5 times 6, so 30% increase hit chance on their next attack, dodge on their next dodge, and resistance on their next resistance test. That seems really good too. I know people told me not to make her so support based, but I like that one. I do really like Touch of Anger though. I think that sounds really fun. So we're gonna get that. That's all I needed to know. It sounds fun. Alright, and finally an Assassin. So I'm not really sure about this archetype for her. Let me know if you guys think this was a good choice, or if there's like a better choice for her. I don't know. We might just focus on her psyker stuff and not really worry about it too much. Well, that seems maybe like a bit of a waste. I guess we could read them though. Death Whisper. The assassin makes an attack that does not count toward the limit of attacks per turn and does not block the assassin's movement, but deals only 25% of base damage. If the attack is successful, the target suffers the hemorrhage effect. Hemorrhage. At the beginning of each of the target's turns, they will suffer lethality divided by 10 rending damage that ignores armor and deflection. Lethality, a specific assassin parameter that is equal to dodge or dodge reduction, whichever is higher. What's your dodge? 76%? So what does that mean in terms of... So her lethality is 76%. That seems pretty good. Okay. Elusive Shadow. For 1 round, the assassin becomes the lowest priority target for enemy attacks and gains the elusive effect. The assassin can move through enemies. The assassin gains agility bonus % dodge and dodge reduction. Assassin's attacks deal 10% additional damage. All half cover provides the assassin 50% cover efficiency. Okay. Poised to Strike. The assassin makes an enemy suffer a deflection penalty until the end of the assassin's turn. If there's only one enemy adjacent to them, the assassin also gains a bonus to dodge until the assassin's next turn. If there are no enemies adjacent to the assassin, they gain a bonus to dodge reduction until the next turn. Okay. Danse Macabre. The assassin dashes in a straight line for up to blank amount of cells, suffering assassin's weapon skill minus assassin weapon skill bonus less damage from attacks of opportunity, and gaining dodge against the enemies they dash through until the next assassin's turn. If the assassin hasn't dashed through any enemies at the end of their turn, they gain 2 times the greater of assassin's perception to the skill of cover efficiency to their cover until the assassin moves. Doesn't stack with itself. After the first use, the assassin can use this ability again for free. Oh, that's kind of cool. Killing Edge. The assassin attacks and grants 40% dodge to the target for this attack. If the attack hits, it deals an additional lethality divided by 7, rounded down, so that's gonna be what, like around 10 damage. If the attack hits an opening, it's additionally damage its additional damage is increased by 76%. Ooh. That seems really good. Okay. That was killing edge, so fainting attack. The assassin's next single target attack will have a 50% armor penetration penalty, with a minimum of 0% armor penetration and a 10 lethality. If it's a melee attack, its target rotates 180 degrees. The enemy's dodge and parry against the assassin's attack is equal to 0% until the start of the enemy's turn. If it's a ranged attack, its target is forced to move to the closest cell in a 3-cell radius range with no adjacent cover, facing toward the assassin. This movement provokes attacks of opportunity. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that too. But I do believe we're going to go with more psychic powers. Or psyker powers, rather. Concentration of Faith Sanctic powers are used by pious psychers to protect allies and smite heretics. Pyromancy sounds fun. Biomancy. Sensory deprivation. I'm pretty sure we've read these before. I'm not going to read them like too heavily. Features divination, so you need divination for that, for those. I do kind of like getting these prerequisites, so we could get perfect timing if we get one of these. When an ally under this effect dodges or parries an attack, if this ally has a weapon capable of reaching the attacker and has an attack that costs 1 AP or less, the ally immediately counterattacks with this weapon, and the perfect timing effect fades. That's kind of cool. Prescience. The target gains 4 times 4, or plus 4. Okay. So this increases your stats. Creates an area that lasts until the start of the Psyker's next turn. All allies within the area gain more dodge. Their dodge chance cannot be less than the Psyker's, stuff. That tied with the Grand Strategist stuff could be good. I do kind of like this too. Right? It'll bring people out of position. Oh, this is a healing though here. So that's 10 wounds. Yeah, we're gonna get invigorate. I know that I think the more we have this, the better though. I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm being a little too cautious there, but all right, man. Leveling takes forever in this game. There's so much to consider. I feel like. All right, so now we're heading out of this sector. We're gonna head back to Footfall here, and we're going to the Shadow Quarters. Collect all that and leave location. Alright, we want to go to the Shadow Quarters. Let's see what's going on in this area. Okay. Argenta gestures for your attention. Rogue Trader, I would like to remind you that about Reverend Hieronymus's request. He asked us to search for a potential cultist den in Footfall's Shadow Quarters. Remind me, what was it that Reverend Hieronymus wanted from us? You seem weighed down by something. You know Footfall better than me. Do you think the rumors of heretics are true? We don't have time to talk. Let's keep moving. Remind me. He told us to look for sun symbols inscribed in blue and gold. Hieronymus's congregation suspects certain suspicious individuals of heresy. And rumor has it that this is how they mark their hideouts. You seem weighed down by something. Yeah, what's going on? What? No. Argenta shakes her head and rubs her temple tiredly. Apologies, Rogue Trader. Being here on footfall is difficult for me. It's a minor personal weakness, but I'm as ready to fight as ever. It will have no effect on my combat skills. If something is troubling you, tell me. Perhaps I can help. I would like to know what this personal weakness is. Members of my crew cannot have secrets from me. Whatever you say. I'm gonna go with number 2. You're right. I will explain. It's about the circumstances of my arrival on Footfall. I wasn't born in the Expanse. I was sent here to be a guardian of a reliquary on Footfall. But my ship became caught in a warp anomaly, and although it lasted only days for those on board, decades had flown by in real space. Yeah, we heard about this. This kind of thing happening, I think, didn't we? When at last I arrived on Footfall, it felt like I had been erased from time. No one was waiting for me on this side of the mall. The people who were supposed to greet me, who knew about my imminent arrival, had died. The reliquary that should have been mine to safeguard had instead been taken under the protection of Reverend Hieronymus and his brethren. They were more than up to the task. They had no need of my help. Footfall became my cage. I didn't know who I was or what purpose I had here. The way back to Calexis seemed like another trap. Even if I were to find a ship headed there, my sector, my order, they too would have lived decades without me by that point. Whenever I'm reminded of those months spent on Footfall, it feels like I'm falling into a pit. I hope the rumors of cultists turn out to be true. I can't wait to prove my bolter that the world and the Imperium need me. How and why did your stay on Footfall come to an end? Something must have changed. Yes, a sign, almost a portent, showed me the right path, but it's not something I can speak of like this on the street, in this den of malice. Let's be on our way. All I'll say is that on Footfall I met Lady Theodora and joined her, and that was the end of my languishing in this place. You know Footfall better than us. Do you think the rumors are true? There was a time when I'd have said it was likely a fabrication. One can say many things about the Kaspalica mission and the other shady operators on Footfall, but even those thugs are loyal to the Emperor, and so they mercilessly exterminate outright heretics in their territory. But now, heretics have launched an open attack on a rogue trader's ship. A member of your dynasty, Conrad Vogtveer, has turned out to be one of them, and Footfall itself is sinking deeper and deeper into madness. In these times of strife, I'm willing to believe in heretics who openly perform their dark rituals and brazenly mark their dens with sacrilegious symbols. Let's keep going. Alright.
Acquisition is possible.
Huh? Where? What did we see? Just awareness tests. Okay. I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary. That's like super. Oh, is it that thing? I don't know. Maybe that thing? Oh, they're talking. I hear strange breathing full of poison and disease masquerading as prayer. For ones such as you, the most sincere prayer would be poison. Damn, shots fired. It wasn't time that destroyed these tiles. They were definitely pried out with purpose and diligence. We see a sun thing over here. This new wig is too tight. I suppose I could have gone without it, but the old one is just too old.
The world will bow. There.
Another awareness test. What am I seeing? These things? Rising sun symbol. It seems oddly repulsive, even sinister. Is that what... Oh, okay, that's what we saw over here. Gotcha. Okay. Looks like we do have multiple levels here on this map. Now is our time, not theirs. Yeah. Awareness test here.
Over.
This fake door is connected to a mine trigger. That's not good, is it?
I tread a path unexplored.
It's got a cracked shield there. What is this stuff? I thought that was some kind of animal, but no, I think it's just machine parts. Another one of these leaflets. Same one? Need no rules. Anarchy, yay! Who holds a flamer like that, you idiot? We're almost refueled here. We'll show you how it's done. They burned that body? I'm just not feeling it anymore, that's all. The guy is pretty much a cinder now. It was a lot more fun when he was alive and thrashing about. Oh boy. Alright, come on, man. He's talking real slow. We've got good hearing, don't we? Alright. More Amber people. Well,
Let's seize the opportunity. Fate.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him. What? I thought we'd have a line of sight on him. Okay, well, we can shoot the fire starter.
I need no guidance. Your struggles are in vain.
I will take you down.
Look at that. Here comes another training target for us. Fire it up, you lot. Okay. So Argenta, right here. Pascal. Movie up here. Abelard. Up here. Argenta here. Cassia here. You here. Start the battle. Alright, Pascal is first. Go ahead and set up the front line here. I say it's gonna be about right here. And back line. Probably about right here. Sure. I don't think that's really the best spot for it, but
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
guess we'll put the back line there. Okay. Yep, hit him with that.
Prognosis is favorable.
Damn it. Analyze them. Alright, Cassia. Can you move up? Yeah, go ahead and move up.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Do that. I don't know if it worked. It's not really telling me anything. Can you see Imogene from there? No. Damn it. Alright, go ahead and cast that on him.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh my god. Oh man, that hurt. Invigorate her.
Will do.
Go ahead and analyze him. Hit him with that.
Of course.
Failed degradation. Alright. Fire
I
him.
will triumph.
Dodge me. What? He's tier 5. He's tier 2. So this is the big guy. But I can't see him. So we got the tier 2 one. Run and gun. Hit him again. Good.
Stop it!
Hmm.
This is just too much for me.
Yeah, she's gonna go down, isn't she? This may have been a mistake. There's a lot more of them than I thought there would be. Is he missing those? Yep, she's down. God damn, dude. He had so much movement. That was insane. I don't know, inspire her.
Do it.
Concentrated fire.
Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, I can't do it now, can I? Fuck. Alright, fire.
I'll do it.
God damn it, girl, come on. You're better than that. At least you should be. Did Abelard not get to go?
Is a reward.
Okay, these guys did a lot of damage. Holy fuck. And Touch of Anger thing didn't seem to work. Which is not good. Alright, move back here.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Do that.
Request approved. But not by much. Your life is a negligible variable.
It didn't look like I was actually touching him. Or it didn't look like I was gonna hit him. That's why I was like, you know. Oh well. I think we're probably gonna need to restart. God damn it.
Reporting.
This guy's insanely strong. What the hell?
Blessed are those who sacrifice for the Imperium.
Do that on him. Okay.
One step
Claim the bounty.
closer.
God damn it.
Ruin beckons. What a satisfying demise.
Alright, we got 2 with 1 go there. Not bad. Reload. Good dodge, good dodge. Uh-oh, now you're out in the open, though. That's not good.
My prescience has failed me.
What are you doing, man? I don't know, did Abelard's turn get skipped? Did he get stunned or something? Dude, what are you doing? Horde of thugs applied. Alright, this is just calling out for a grenade, isn't it?
I've suffered worse.
But we don't have one, so, you know. Alright, charge him.
It will be done.
He parried me? This is bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. Sworn enemy. Oh, this guy has a name. I didn't even realize. Probably want to do that, to be honest. And 57% chance. Dodged it. Guy's too good. Alright.
As the
Do
Emperor
that.
commands, I act.
And do it.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Good. I can't believe she's still alive. That's actually kind of impressive, I feel like. Oh, good shot. Not a good shot. He's one-shotting people. Like, what is this crap, man?
More suffering.
This is insane. Go throw a gas.
Was that you?
Give him a gas cloud. Heal him again.
Anything else?
I'll give him that too.
On it.
Okay. Like 22 damage there. Are you hunted yet? Hunt him down. Shoot him again.
Purpose guides me.
Another 20 damage on him. Might as well do this.
I will triumph.
11 damage. Run and
I
gun.
need no guidance.
Only got a single shot on him this time.
Ruin beckons.
He dodged it this time. Yeah, well, fuck you, man.
I call back.
Oh, I forgot to move her. That's not good.
Well,
Oh, good. He killed himself. What are you doing, buddy?
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Yeah, it's this Ember dude that's the problem, though. Oh, no.
My ears are ringing.
unfortunate.
That's good.
Fate.
That's good, that's good. I can't charge him. Alright, move up.
At your beck and call.
Do that. And attack him.
Victory is imminent. And the grey hair
26
sure
damage. Very good, very good, very good. Try and hit one of them, but...
I will do my duty.
Oh, nice. You hit him. Very good, very good.
Indeed.
God damn it.
I shall repay your strike, shan't I?
Absolutely insane, this guy, man. Absolutely insane.
Anything
that.
else?
Do that.
But of course.
Hit him with that.
Anything else?
I should have, Alright, nice dodge. Was I stunned? It is the stunner. Oh, no, it stuns people. That's what's happening. Okay, I'm dumb. Good job, Adira. She is great at dodging the flames. Alright. Charge him.
Your beck and call.
Good. If you can get one more really good attack on him. Does this increase damage?
Victory is imminent.
Are you already my sworn enemy? No. Do it then.
At your beck and call.
100% chance.
Will be done. One fewer target.
Fuck yeah. Let him have
Will
it.
do.
Keep forgetting about my heroic action. Very good, very good. That was awesome. Can you heal yourself with that?
Anything else?
Yes, you can. Good. Alright, Imogene. Mark him.
One step closer.
Attack him. Run and gun.
I will triumph.
Why'd I have two of these? Oh, I have an offhand. Okay. Oh, I forgot to reload.
Beneath me.
Damn it. Alright,
Purpose
entrench.
guides me. My purpose empowers me to prevail.
Mocking me.
Just a minor setback. A tactically sound approach.
Heal her.
This wound will make a fine scar.
I'll remember this.
Charge him.
Reduced to dust.
Hell yeah. Endure.
Indeed.
My presence as I feel cold.
You feel cold. That's not good. Get back into cover.
What is this foreboding?
Kill him.
Was that
Good, good, good. Heal yourself.
anything else?
One less burden to
Ah,
bear.
son of a bitch.
I need no guidance. I will not stoop to this.
I reloaded. That took all of my... That was weird of him.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Alright, Abelard.
I will do my duty.
Sworn enemy. Do that and attack him.
At your beck and call.
He dodged. Okay. Kill him.
I will triumph.
Oh, I got both of them.
My ears are ringing.
Oh, I thought for sure we had lost that fight. Man, that was a bit rough. Okay. So we can look at all these. Malediction of Rykad Minoris. What is this? The ruinous power. Remember those who witnessed the death of Rykad Minoris. Woe be to any who draw the eye of the archenemy. Oh, is this like the archenemy's noticing me? Alright, that's a trauma. It's a fresh injury. I'm sure I have more medkits. I wish, yeah, I have 33 medkits. Yeah, make sure you guys have more medkits. Can I use it in here? No. Yeah, you still have medkits. But you got one shot, so it's not really your fault. Okay. So if I use a
Look no
medkit
further.
on yourself, that gets rid of that?
Field medicine at its finest.
Yes, okay. Crippled arm. Broken ribs. Broken ribs. Head trauma. And crippled leg. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm guessing you have your hammer. Yeah, Thunder Hammer. Two-handed melee weapon. And you also have Fire Blessed Carapace. Okay. Amber's note left from Cinder's crew. He's waiting for you. You know the place, so be there on time. The turn can be seen from the entrance to the Adeptus. Make sure some gawker doesn't see where you're going. Collect all that. Rot. Is that the quest we're on? No. Visit the Ember's base. The location of the base has been found. Its entrance is somewhere in Sector 2 in the Shadow Quarters. The turn-off to the entrance can be seen from the Adeptus Amacicus. This should be enough to find the place. Neat. Okay, that's good. So, we got medium armor here, though, right? 45% more. So, the difference here. This carapace grants its wearer 2 to deflection and 20% armor against fire damage, as well as immune to burning. That seems really good. Yeah, it just seems like better armor in general. Yeah. I mean, 5% armor against human enemies is probably pretty good, but everything else is much better here. Oh, hell yeah. I look cool. I like my look. Alright. And we also got... Where is it? Thunder Hammer. Actually doesn't do any more damage. Better armor penetration. And you also got Thunder Slam. But here we have Brutal Strike, which we don't ever really use. But we get 10% parry. I think the Greatsword's probably better, huh? How big of a thing is armor penetration? I guess it depends on the thing, huh? We could give it to him, like as his offhand, but it is nice having a ranged weapon on him in case we need it. So we'll keep it how it is. And I thought that weapon was going to be like super good. The Thunder Slam is probably really good, but what are we looking at here? The huge walls that rise above the chaotic buildings and footfall are strikingly different from the small houses and squalid huts sitting huddled under the soaring arches. It's okay, so it's showing the difference from...
Powers unseen uncover my path.
From this area to like other areas of the place. Okay, got some goods down here. Take all those. Looks like we can actually go down here.
Intriguing.
Oh, is that a way to go further down? Yeah, there's multiple levels. That's kind of cool. There's one more thug back here. Got his head blown off, it looks like.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Another one of these things. Okay. So on the right track here.
The world
Part of me is
will
wondering if I should
bow.
just head back to my ship real quick to get our traumas fixed, but melt a charge. I think we might do that before we like go into any
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
to any like dungeon kind of areas.
Embrace true power.
Grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Clear the rubble.
Unexpected result.
Here we got some goods here with some gloves. Using grenades costs minus 1 AP for the wearer. Enemies suffer 2 additional damage from the wearer's grenades. That's actually really nice. Who's my biggest grenade thrower? It won't be Imogene just because she's so strong with her weapons. You guys are healers. So probably you guys. What are you using? That's kind of good. With yours? Persuasion. You know what? I'll give you those. Alright. Let's head down here. This guy's got some skill.
We should deal with this.
Another one of these things. Tiring work he's doing. A well-worn poster with a call to serve the Imperium. Another one of these leaflets. Now is our time.
Let's seize the opportunity.
I didn't pick that one up. We need to do that. If I don't pick it up, I'm going to come back here one day and be like, oh, what's this? From behind the closed doors, you hear the humming of primitive washing machines and the voices of laundry workers singing simple songs. Can we actually hear them? You can. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's a nice touch. Look at this blood going over here. Oh, they're beating somebody up. I can't get in there, though, to save him. Well, that's too bad. Wastewater, unsafe for drinking even after purification, and now being used for laundering. Alright. Got a dark hideout here.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Alright, looking at the time, this is probably a good spot to wrap up this episode. Where we get going and what's down here. But yeah, this place is pretty cool so far. I like the tiered nature of it. It's really neat. And so far, it hasn't been too annoying getting you know, buildings in the way like this right here. Hasn't been too annoying yet, but there's a chance it will be. We'll see. It gives me flashbacks to the Abyss. I forget the name of the city. But you know how difficult it was to see where you were going in there sometimes. All right. Well, hopefully the buildings don't shift around. But yeah, until the next episode, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.